What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you my redemption video for my Devil May Cry 2 LP. We're going to go through Mission 9 and Mission 16 of Dante's storyline, and I'm going to get the two things that I did not get earlier. I'm going to post my Mission 9 gameplay from the Mission Select, as you can see right over here. This is what I get for beating the game with Dante, solo, just Dante. And when you see me load Mission 16, you'll see some new features as well in the Mission Select screen. So right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and start Mission 9. I'm just going to run through it real quick. I'm not going to do like a flawless S rank like I got last time. I'm just going to show you the basic layout of the mission, as well as where a blue orb fragment and a weapon is hidden inside the mission, because there is one blue orb fragment as well as the missile launcher here to be had here. So for the most part, I'm just going to show you where they are, or where they would be, because I already have them, obviously, so I can't get them twice. That'd be a little ridiculous if I could get the blue orb fragments repeatedly. But we're going to start off here on top, where we defeated the Fury of Taurus. If you notice, Dante's got his new look. I like this look a little bit better. I don't know why. I don't like the way Dante dresses in this game, but whatever. It's not a huge negative or whatever. Anyway, the building's gonna collapse. We have a set time limit. We have 12 minutes to get out of here. So you're gonna see me run around, and like I'm gonna kind of fumble around. Like right here, I decided to double back and go get the Amsira, and then I just get my butt handed to me. Well, right there, I did. It's just kind of tedious. Like I said, this did not go nearly as well as the first time I played through when I got an S for Dante. But for the most part, even though I don't do as well, it's still the same mission overall. Nothing really changes or varies. There is, however, a red orb statue that I did not get the first time around that I do stop to acquire here. And I'll point out where that is in this vid as well. So just come on down, run down the hall, enter the door, and you'll see we're in the area where we picked up Vendetta. Vendetta was right over there. Come on over here, exit the door. We'll be in the lava area with all the flambats. Just ignore the flambats. If you want to buy something from the God of Time statue, go right ahead. Otherwise, head up this door right out here. And then we're in the spiral staircase room. You can run and get the red orb statue two-way. You can go left and get it, or you can come up here, get one of the red orbs hiding up here, and then drop down and get it. So one recommendation I would obviously make for this is to have the quick heart equipped. If you're going to use Devil Trigger to speed up your run and improve your time, which would give you a higher rating, I would strongly recommend the Quick Heart, as you saw me equip earlier. It just makes it a little bit quicker. Now, I do recommend you save your Devil Trigger. Like, once it reaches a little bit under half, save it. I recommend that you save it because there is a blue orb fragment that we want to get, and you're going to need your Devil Trigger to get it. You can raise your Devil Trigger by fighting the enemies, but just save it, and it'll save you trouble. It'll save you more time in the long run. Once we get outside here, we have 3 orbs we need to attack in order to unlock the garage door up here. Hitting the orbs is not a problem, in theory. But now that Puya are entering the area, Dante automatically locks onto them. So it can be kind of hard if you just want to ignore the Puya, like I'm trying to do, because you have to position yourself right on the other side of the orb. So, as you can tell, like, it can be a little frustrating and it takes multiple attempts. But just go ahead, and once all 3 orbs are attacked, the garage door is open. Now, before you head up to the garage door, jump up here. Jump onto this pipe with the 3 red orbs right up here. You're going to have to stand on it. Now, you're going to see me equip the aerial heart, but I accidentally slip off. Now, you can't just fly up. For some reason, this level is designed so that you have to jump onto this tube first, onto this pipe, and then glide over. The aerial heart will help lower the rate at which you descend. But right over here, if you notice, I don't really go up that high. But right over there on that second pipe, over to the left that I just briefly touched, that's where a blue orb fragment is. So I strongly recommend that you get that before you move on. Anyway, we're back in here where all the Emsira attacked us. So we're just going to bypass them. And, well, there's Emsira and now there's Agonophanes and Terraphanes. But for the most part, we're just going to bypass all these guys. There's no real point to fighting them. Head through the door, all the way down to the end of the hall, and we will enter the airplane room. This airplane room is, as you can tell, the fan is active, but we're going to go into the plane real quick to get a weapon. So head up the ramp. As you can tell through the cinematic, the plane is rumbling and then it crashes for some reason. Head over to the box, smash open the box, and that's where the missile launcher would be. So head out the door, or head down the ramp, and you'll see the plane has crashed into the fan, and the fan has stopped rotating, and has created our exit. So we're just going to head out, jump up, and exit the mission. Okay, so as you can tell, stat-wise, it's definitely not an S. But I didn't really care. I just wanted to show you guys what the basic mission is and what where the two items are, the blue orb fragment and the missile launcher. But now that we are done with mission 9, I'm going to go back up to the menu and we're going to load mission 16. The reason we're loading mission 16, as I stated in an earlier video, is I'm going to go back and I'm going to get the 2 secret rooms in mission 16 that I missed earlier. So as you can see, I get to choose between, you know, the original Dante or his alternate costume. And now you may notice a hard mode option as well as the Bloody Palace. This option becomes available once you defeat the game as Lucia and Dante. So once you've beaten the game with Lucia and you've beaten the game with Dante, you can now tackle hard mode if you so desire, or the Bloody Palace. I won't be doing either of those. But right here, we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you. Right now, I've only got 6,000 orbs. I've gotten all the blue orbs I can get. I purchased them later. You know, I purchased them at a different time. So I'm maxed out on purchasing blue orbs. However, I still need to get a blue orb fragment. Because as you know, I'm missing 2 secret rooms. Every other secret room in the Dante playthrough has a blue orb fragment in it. So right here, we're going to, I just skipped ahead of the mission, and we're going to go into the main area. So right over here, I don't intend it, but I do get caught. So I was just like, ah, crap. That is embarrassing. But right here, I'm going to show you the slight difference in the room from Lucia. You do fight 2 savage golems in this alternate dimension in order to escape. However, Lucia was battling Agonophanes. Here, not Agonophanes, Lucia was battling Emsiras. Here, Dante will be fighting Mortophanes. And that's pretty much the difference. But once you defeat the 2 savage golems, even if there are other enemies still alive, they'll just instantly vanish, and then you can get in the portal, and you get to retry the room yet again. So for the most part, that's all there is to it. In terms of that alternate dimension, like I said, it's pretty straightforward, pretty standard. Just kill the 2 savage golems, and then you'll be able to proceed. So, let's try this again, without the screw-ups. Alright, so, we're going to jump up and get the sacrilege, because we still need to push through the mission anyway. Anyway, interact with the wall down here, and bam, here's our secret room. Secret room 19 that we missed earlier. This, for some reason, has Oromancers and Blood Goats. Why? I do not know. At this point, I would expect bosses. I would expect something very difficult. This is not hard. At least not for me. I don't know why they're here. This makes no sense to me. Why I'm fighting weak Mancers and then somewhat weak goats. I mean, obviously they're not goatlings, so they're not the weakest version of the goats. But even still, this is nothing. I mean, the rocket, I'm just gonna play around with the rocket launcher. For the most part, this is this is definitely the easier room out of the two that we have to battle. So, our next room, we will get a bit of a surprise. But for the most part, this is just a fairly straightforward room. As you can tell, it's not going to take much trouble at all. I even finished everyone off with Showtime. But that's secret room 19. We have one more secret room to go after this. So I'm going to go ahead and progress and cut ahead. I wanted to show you something. You may remember my first playthrough. I managed to struggle here. Like, I had a really difficult time with the Bulwark fight because of Frecky and Jerry constantly getting in my way. Here, they didn't really get into my way. They kind of just... It's almost as if they're glitching or something. They're just standing there. I mean, look at this. I get a Showtime ranking on Bulwark. You know, I don't keep it. But the fact that I'm able to get this ranking is impressive to me. I didn't think I'd ever get it. One thing you may notice is though I'm using the shotgun. That would be definitely a more advantageous weapon to use than the missile launcher. I think, or the pistols. The shotgun takes does good damage to the wolves. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just playing around. This is easy. I mean, look how quickly I finished the wolves off, and then Bulwark is almost dead as well. This is weird. This is so unusual. I didn't think I would ever have this easy of a time with Bulwark, but you know, I guess I was wrong. So as you can see right here, I finished him off, and it didn't take that long. It was under 2 minutes easy. I think it was like 1 minute and 15 seconds. Which was pretty short considering the first time I fought him, it felt a lot longer and more frustrating. But anyway, right here I skipped ahead to the end of the Trismagia fight, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish him off. And before we get in the portal and exit the mission, we're gonna go around. We're gonna interact with the desk chair of Arius. Now, interacting with the side does nothing. Interacting with the back does nothing. What you have to do is you have to jump on the table, move forward, and be practically standing in the center of the seat. And then interact with it, and we will go into our last secret room for Dante. So, this secret room is... At first, when I jumped in it, I'm like, why am I fighting these guys? How can this be the final secret room? It's just M-Series. I was expecting, if it's going to be M-Series, I was expecting like 20 of them. But no, it hands me an easy... I'm like, what's going on here? This is nothing. I mean, yeah, I was like, man, this is kind of disappointing. But I'm going to pretty much finish off these guys, and then you'll see the real battle for this secret room. Here comes the second wave. And lo and behold, Arius makes an appearance. Yes, we are fighting Arius in this secret room. But do not worry, he is still a pushover like he always is. He hardly does anything, and he is easy to battle against. He just stands there. Occasionally he'll attack. And he'll do attacks that are easy to dodge and stuff, and not, I mean, I was like, man, this is more of an example of why Arius is a weak villain. He's weak. He doesn't take that much to kill. It's not that hard. And you know, you'll see him even you'll see him in another battle. But even in that battle, you know, he's pretty dang weak. I don't know what it is about this game, but I just don't find Arius a credible villain. But anyway, we finish him off, and that's it. That's the end of the secret room. There's the last blue orb fragment. Bam, right there. Dante's health is maxed. So anyway, that is that. Alright. So that is the end of mission. That is pretty much the end of my redemption video. We're going to go ahead and just end it right here. Jump on through. So, yeah. And that's it. I've now gotten everything I initially set out to do with Dante. I have his health completely maxed at 2 full bars. I got all the blue orbs and blue orb fragments that his missions offered. And there's really nothing else to it. So, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much end this video, and then I will see you all in Mission 13 of Lucia, where we will end the game. We will defeat the game, and then we will go through the credits and watch over final stats, and look over the final stats, and that will be it. And I will see you all there. Later.